Hey, I'm Nick, and I help people improve their discipline and productivity in order to reach their dream lifestyles. And today, I want to talk about the importance of not letting any excuses breach your productivity and breach your work for the day. Just quickly, I want to start today touching on fake productivity once again. For anyone unfamiliar with it, fake productivity is a state that your mind puts you in when it feels like you're doing the right thing and it's releasing a lot of dopamine and releasing a lot of those feel-good chemicals to make you think that you're doing hard work and that all this effort and time that you're spending is going to a good source. It does this because your brain doesn't like admitting to itself that this isn't the right way, that this is a waste of time, and that something needs to change and it's time to rethink what you're doing. Your brain doesn't like that extra effort and it finds it easier to trick yourself into thinking that you're being productive when you're really not. And your brain tries so hard at this because the next easiest thing for your brain to do, for your body to do, is to slack off and take a break. And when you're in that feeling and mindset of, I want to be productive, I want to get work done, then it doesn't pass your mind that you're slacking off or you're doing something bad. But the truth is that your body and your mind likes to slack. Whether you consciously realize that or not, even when you are slacking, even when you aren't being productive and your systems are messed up and you're not really doing things the proper way and you're doing some kind of shortcut that's making it easier, you are slacking off and your conscious mind is not able to realize that because subconsciously it's so focused that it's being productive, that it's turned over a new leaf, that it's doing the right things, that slacking off goes under the radar and you don't realize that it's time for a change because your brain likes to slack off. So how can we fix that? How can we fix making sure that we aren't tricking ourselves into thinking we're being productive and tricking ourselves to actually slacking off and not really getting the results that we want based on the time and effort that we're putting in? And it may seem kind of simple, but it's to just stop making excuses and more so stop making excuses that give you the ability to continue on the flawed systems and flawed ways of being productive that you think you're doing. Because that is how fake productivity is formed. It's formed by making excuses that you're doing the right thing, that making excuses that you're not slacking off. Now, not all excuses can be bad, but especially when something crops up in your mind that maybe you should try it a different way. Maybe you should try leaving something out and do things differently. When that comes up at random and not with much thought and effort put in, that might just be your brain trying to make it easier for itself and its body to execute. Now, ignoring your brain trying to tell you easier ways of doing things and making it easier on your body may seem a little hard for people who struggle with having that energy and having that ability to keep on working without a break. But the important thing isn't to never have a break again and just work throughout the whole day. The important thing is that we are spending the most time and energy on proper systems that are going to get us the best return on the time and effort that we're putting in. And once we've started our day with that, then it can be time to take a little bit of a break, to take the accelerator off just a bit, only when the hard work is out of the way. But if you're still struggling with that and you're still struggling with getting any work done, then that's just a factor of you haven't trained your mind and body to be able to withstand that hard work first thing in the day. So overall, beware of the excuses that your brain can subconsciously make in order to slow you down and make it easier for your brain and body to just cruise through something. Those are excuses, and you want to fight those and get the most important thing out of the way as soon as possible. And if you're still struggling with that, then training your discipline, training your productivity to be able to withstand that kind of work is what you need to focus on next. That's it for today. However, if you're still interested in learning more about productivity tips or tricks, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description below. But until then, I'll see you later.